Фига себе, они продуманные-то, а? Сейчас как я пойду и обосрусь. То есть, все, что нужно было, это вот веревочку взять, да? Макс говорю, ну хз, начало нормальное. Спасибо. What the fuck? Теперь у меня есть веревка, да?
My bow is brand new, so it still needs to be broken in.
Where did he get a bow? Did I miss the part where we got bows?
You're still here? I wonder what happened to that bridge.
A bridge.
Morons, all of you.
Morons.
My bow is
Я хочу поговорить с
brand new,
мелким ублюдком.
so it still needs to be broken in.
Where did he get a bow? Did I miss the part where we got bows?
You're still here?
О, сейчас попробуем разрубить, по-любому получится. Отстань. Найс. Сейчас пойдет и упадет. То есть я сейчас помогу всем рыцарям попасть на турнир?
Over here, buddy.
Я тебя закинул бы сейчас чем-нибудь. О, найс. Найс. А что будем с мелочью делать?
Give me a second. I have the perfect plan.
У тебя есть отличный план, ну давай, говори мне.
This looks like a problem for my assistant.
My armor is pretty form-fitting. I might be able to swim across.
Давай.
Indubitably indubious.
Give me a second. I have the perfect plan.
Да, у тебя перфектный план, я вижу уже. Что еще можно сделать?
That didn't seem like a cut. I did not cut that.
Потом, может, что-то смешное будет, или забавное, или интересное, я хз. Может, кого-нибудь зарубить еще можно. Ладно, погнали здесь. Веревка там пригодится, я уверен.
Pardon me.
Твою-то мать! Только не говорите, что я поплыл. Отлично, я поплыл. Ну, офигенно теперь. Привет, Саксусмен.
The tree was too heavy to move. I would need to chop it down to size.
Серьезно? Давай, рубим. One eternity later.
I left the hatchet lodged in the tree because I would not need it anymore.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. Everyone always asks about that hatchet. It gets a tad annoying.
Oh.
Офигенно. Надо вот связать, наверное, да? Я, кстати, даже не увидел этого плота. Так, где там веревка? Надо было деньгами перевязать. Уверен, сработало бы. Окей. И сейчас еще этот говнюк придет, я уверен. Мелкая жопа. Да вот ты что, Джизус, что ли? Вот the f... То есть все это время здесь можно было пройти спокойно по камням? Твою-то мать!
Hang on a sec. Graham, right?
Yes. How did you know my name?
Well, you'd be surprised at the information people give out when they're too busy thinking about their own agenda. I also observed that without you, no one could have made it across. Well done, Graham.
Thanks, I guess.
They'll never acknowledge it, you know. Those who use their minds over their biceps are never woven into the tapestries of time. I can tell you're like me, a creative thinker, an intellectual. To win this competition, you'll need to prove that your talents are more powerful than their strength, agility.
То есть он мне предлагает стать друзьями, да?
Also need a friend.
I could really use a friend.
They call me Manny.
Мэри?
Pleased to meet you.
Я сейчас смотрю, ты не
Friend?
мамонт.
What's your favorite color? Do you like popcorn-flavored jelly beans? Because I do. What's your availability for sleepovers? Are we in a secret club?
Мармеладки со вкусом жареной кукурузы.
Green. I
Гарри Поттер
prefer
какой-то.
pizza flavored. I'm free on Wednesdays and Saturdays, and I would say more of a secret
Фу!
alliance.
По средам и субботам? Смотри, ты что мне предлагаешь-то?
Will not be easy
Фу!
for Daventry
Фу,
to
извращенец!
plan
Вот четверг и
like us.
воскресенье, вот это другое дело. Среда и суббота.
What's the plan?
If you win, put a good word in for me with the king. And if I win, I'll do the same. Soon, we'll both be moving up the ranks in the castle together. We should head inside the theater, though.
А чё, я не могу не согласиться? О, воу, воу, братишка.
Let me know how I can help.
Мне нужна помощь. Уже. Что он пытался делать? К Всевышнему обратиться? Я думал, что я другой завезу, ладно. Так, что здесь? Все, можно идти, да? А вот можно подудеть? В это хотя бы можно подудеть? Чё у вас все сломано-то, а?
Another horn and another missing piece.
Кто-то, в общем, здесь наструячил. Мундштуки позабирал. Фиг знает, что с ним будет делать.
Now that we have recovered our list, it is my duty to inform you that you are officially signed in. Yay. And I do want to apologize. I am very, very terrible.
У меня не будет сумки сувенира.
Tote bags.
That's not a problem.
Мне нужен пакет еще от
I
Apple.
have no use for tote bags. My mother designed my cape with lots of pockets. Is the next event about to start?
Not so fast, Pocket Boy. The tournament bylaws explicitly state that each contestant must complete every event before continuing on in the competition. Since you were late, you missed the test of chivalry and the welcoming parade.
1 сентября?
Both designed as light-hearted warm-ups and getting to know you type exercises. You know, an icebreaker before we start in on the usual death, destruction, and duels of a cutthroat nature.
Don't forget about Amendment 70, Article 4.
Пошли вон!
In the spirit of equal opportunity, the new rules state that you can schedule a make-up chivalry test if and only if the circumstances for your absence were extenuating. So, I will ask, what were your extenuating circumstances that made you
Смягчающие
late for the
обстоятельства?
tournament?
Я не слышал про смену даты, я не знаю, что это означает. Моя мама не отпустила бы меня, пока не... Вот, знаете, если вас вот так вот спрашивают, да, мол, ты какого хера такой говнюк, и далее за грудки уже взяли, просто вспомните маму, знаете, и все. Вот просто мама не отпускала, уж не докушал, вот. Если вы плохо выглядите на вечеринке, да, просто скажите, мама заставила так одеться, все изи, все поймут сразу такие, о, бедняга. Мало того, что поймут, так еще и нальют, скорее всего. Моя мама не отпустила меня.
whipped up a stack of my special chocolate chip pancakes, and she never lets me leave the house until I finished all my breakfast.
I'll just pencil in Mummy's boy.
Нормально.
Now, go on, mingle with the other contestants. Find out as much as you can about them, and when you're ready for the chivalry test, come and see me.
Отлично, маменькин сынок. Куда идти-то? Может поговорить, наверное, со всеми, да?
Hey, thanks for knocking that log over out there. Really, it gave me the opportunity to go on a lovely cruise.
Those nights were annoying me, and I wanted some alone time. Leave me be, little fly. You don't want to wake the bull.
Look, I don't want to be in this conversation any more than you do, but I missed the chivalry test, and I need to make it up. The faster we get this over with, the faster I can leave you alone.
Well, make it quick. Then buzz off.
Что ты спрятал в руках?
What was that you were hiding in your paws?
Well, none of your business, feather boy.
Серьезно, что ты прячешь?
Seriously, what are you hiding? Is it a snack?
Leave it alone, string bean.
Seriously, what are you hiding? Is it a snack?
Leave it alone, string bean.
Я Грэм.
I'm Graham.
No. No last names. I don't even want your first name.
And your name?
I'm known throughout the land as Circumference, but I am currently in the process of rebranding myself, starting with my name.
О, тоже надо переименоваться с BioAlienR, например, допустим, как... Мамка-нагибатор антицеллюлит 2016, я хз. Как говоришь твое имя?
What was your name again? Sir Fatso?
It's Acorn. Get it right or pay the price.
Рома.
I'll leave you be.
Go away.
Здорово, Эдсо Од. У нас тут просто был еще один Эдсо.
Hey there, I'm Graham.
Charmed, I'm sure.
And your name?
What?
Well, I didn't catch your name.
What? Is this true? Surely you jest, Greg. What rock did you crawl out from? How do you not
BioAlienR, тоже неплохо.
Well-proportioned face.
Well, it's not Greg, it's Graham. And, of course, I know who you are. You're...
Тот придурок, который толкнул меня в реку.
That jerk who pushed me into the river.
Oh, yes, that silly feather does look familiar. Look at it. It's like a limp piece of cheese. What you need, Gale, is an upgrade. Like my mane of excellence.
Hey, my mother gave me that feather. I might be silly, but you're...
Сэр 10 из 10. Это же он! Ребята! Это же Тоха! Тоха, это же ты!
Sir 10 of himself.
Cheeky. But now you're starting to bother me, Grant.
I couldn't help it. No, but seriously, you're...
О ком мечтает каждая женщина?
Every woman's dream?
Well, you got that right. The ladies love. Yeah. Who? Who do they love, Gabe?
It's not Gabe, it's... Oh, never mind. Yes, your name... You're...
Подожди, я вернусь.
Going to have to wait 1 second. I'll be right back.
I'll be waiting right here, Garrett.
Garrett.
Oh, hey, Graham. We were just sharing some tips about the tournament. Let me know if you want the rundown about any of our competitors.
Сэр 10 из 10.
What can you tell me about Sir 10 of himself?
That's so inconsiderate. Although clever, these silly puns are not very becoming to a gentleman like yourself. Go meet everyone, then come talk to me. I've got a few tips to share.
What
Желудь?
can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns in any strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. Kind of a weirdo does that. Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us.
Я бы спросил, зачем?
His strength.
Ну ладно, я смотрел Южный парк, примерно представляю.
To work together and expose his secrets.
Сэр Колчан Стрел.
What can you tell me about Sir Ver of Arrows?
That's funny, but you're not going to pass your chivalry test if you don't know anyone's name. Get to know thine enemies, Graham. Then we can chat strategy. Exposing their weaknesses will be the only way to win.
Все хорошо,
Sound
спасибо.
good? Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Hello. My name's Graham. Nice to meet you.
Dark Souls. Привет, Dark Souls. Это Миядзаки так говорит, да? Ачака. Поэтому у него такие хитбоксы. Хочешь
Want to
сотрудничать?
partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
Achaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down.
Откуда ты?
So, where do you hail from?
Achaka.
Щикака.
See. Sounds exotic.
Какие слёзы ты используешь?
So, what type of arrows do you
Капец,
fly?
я всех узнал.
Achaka.
Nice, nice. I prefer the hand-whittled sapling arrows myself.
Биолуковка R не считается. Ты давишь на больное, живое. Что ж,
But
увидимся.
Chad, I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Так, еще раз поспрашиваю про имя. Сейчас, короче говоря, всех заново спрошу.
What do you want?
Как говоришь твое имя?
What was your name again? Sir Balrus?
It's Acorn. Get it right or pay the price.
Яйценос?
What was your name again, King Size?
It's Acorn. Get it right or pay the price.
What was your name again, Hornhead?
It's Acorn. Get it right or pay the price.
What was your name again, Sir Fatso?
Все, закончилось.
It's Acorn. Get it right or pay the price.
Харон, вот как вспоминаю, все плохо становится. Я выяснил, что ты прячешь.
I heard what you're hiding.
No, you didn't, Skinny Pants.
I did. I heard a rumor that a tiny squirrel pet lives under your belly.
What? Who told you that? I bet it was Whisper. He's the worst. His ego is the one thing I
Ну
can't
тут Уиспер,
stomach.
окей.
And well, she's not my pet. She's my friend.
Куда ты ее суешь? У твоей белки есть
Does
имя?
your squirrel friend have a name?
I wish Whisper would keep his big mouth shut. Her name is Princess Madeline
Мэдлин
Babylon.
Авалонская.
She's a proper lady.
What else is hidden in that belly?
Что он
The
тебе
bones
делает?
of a feather boy if you don't leave me alone.
I think you're hiding something else in there, but I'm not sure I want to find out.
Окей.
I'll leave you be.
You need to get lost.
Так, теперь мы идем к Уисперу.
Yes. Have you remembered my name?
Господи, чего у тебя такая большая голова-то?
Whisper.
Correct. Well, Whisper's full name is Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon
Охереть.
Jr. the third, hailing from
The
Modesta.
third.
But I'm sure a fan like you knew that. Would you like an autograph?
I don't seem to have any portraits on me.
Well, if you find one, I'll sign it, free of charge. Whisper loves his fans. Whisper loves the knighthood. Whisper loves thwarting evil. But most of all, Whisper loves Whisper.
Воу.
As do
Один
we
любит
all.
белку, другой сам себя любит.
I should be getting back to my chivalry test now.
Don't go! Whisper can do it!
That's a nice thought, but I'm pretty sure those guards would never confuse you for me. I mean, your armor is pretty recognizable.
Whisper's armor is shiny because Whisper loves his own reflection.
Yeah, I get it. Good day, Whisper.
Офигенный чувак, конечно. Так.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
Уиспер.
What can you tell me about Whisper?
Whisper? Huh, his feet might fly by without a sound, but his mouth never will. A shining star in his hometown, he hopes to rebuild his fan base in Daventry. I've heard he'll do
Whisper.
anything
Whisper.
for the spotlight and can never be outshined. People that arrogant are usually primed for a fall. Don't you think so?
Ачака.
What can you tell me about Achaka?
I'm studying his every move. He should make any opponent quiver. Ugh, you got me doing it now. He's fast, strong, and vicious with his bow. I'm trying to convince him to join our alliance, but the translation isn't quite working.
Нам нужен переводчик.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Так, может, что новое есть?
Achaka.
Want to partner up? Show Daventry the power of dueling archers? What do you say?
A chaka.
Yeah, you're right. You'd probably just slow me down. Good chat. I'm gonna get back to the chivalry test.
Харон, ты хочешь сказать, Древний Рим надо вернуть? Какое что имя?
What was your name again? Sir Walrus?
It's Acorn. Get it right or pay the price.
I'll leave
Okay.
you be.
Scram!
Может мне надо, наверное, спросить про желуди. Fuck, please.
Yes, Graham? You want some dirt on someone?
What
Желудь.
can you tell me about Acorn?
I can tell you not to mess with those bullhorns
И
in any
чё?
strength competition. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I heard a rumor that the man keeps a pet squirrel under his belly. What kind of a weirdo does that? Imagine what else he's hiding under there. Neither of us is going to be able to match his strength. If we're going to oust him, we'll need to work together and expose his secrets.
I'm good. Thanks, Manny.
Goodbye!
Сейчас еще подойду к последнему, и вроде бы все.
Did you hear the crowds? They all cheer for me. They love me.
Можно кого-нибудь уничтожить, нет? Окей.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Начнем.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Ачака?
A chaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Желудь?
Acorn?
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Сэр... Олтер Игнатиус,
Sir
бла-бла.
Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Принцесса Мадлен Авалонская.
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct. Why don't you go and mingle? Gather some more fun facts about your fellow competitors. Return to me when you're ready to take the test again. Are
Okay.
you ready for the chivalry test?
Давай.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Мэнни... Мэнни? Он же не знает. Уиспер? Нет. Ачака?
Chaka.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry.
Значит, Мэнни.
Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Мэнни.
Manny.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Самый быстрый? Блин, ну этот Уолтер Игнатиус, бла-бла-бла-бла-бла-бла-бла. Он самый быстрый? Сырокружность. Что за сырокружность?
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay, let's see here. Tallying. It looks like you got 2 answers correct.
Окей.
Why don't you go and...
То есть у Мэнни переводчик барахлит. Я подумал, что он просто, в принципе, не может разговаривать на этом языке. Окей.
Return to me when you're ready to take the test again.
Ладно.
Are you ready for the chivalry test?
Давай.
Let's do it.
Question 1. Who is the only knight competing in the tournament that speaks multiple languages?
Ну ладно, пусть будет Мэнни.
Manny. We're friends, you know. We have kind of an alliance. Next question.
All right, next question. This knight hopeful hails from a land far outside of Daventry. Based on the odds, he is favored to win the competition.
Achaka?
Achaka.
Okay, moving on. What is the full name of the fastest contestant in the competition?
Ла-ла-ла-ла-ла.
Sir Walter Harris Ignatius Sally Percival Eduardo Ramon Jr. III of Modesto. I'm sure of it.
I see. Last question. Who or what is the favorite companion of the strongest competitor?
Princess Madeline of Avalon. She sounds quite charming.
Okay,
Ну
let's
что, 4
see
4?
here. Tallying. It looks like you got all the answers correct. Great job, Pockets. Now, we shouldn't keep your new friends waiting, should we? Let's start the show.
Welcome,
Погнали!
everybody.
Наконец-то!
You are all here to win a knight position on King Edward's court. But that's not all. As you all know, tragically, the king has no heirs. So, this position could very well lead to the crown of Daventry itself. Now, let's officially commence the competition part of the tournament. I do hope you've all made friends, because it's about to get nasty. The time has come to collect your entrance tickets.
Ну чё, все топорами можно
Over here.
урубить?
Over here, I got mine right here.
I'm sorry, I really am, but that is not an entrance ticket. In fact, from up here, it looks like a sweaty piece of cloth. Oh, probably just a snot rag. Each knight hopeful will need to bring back to the theatre, dum-dum-dum-dum, one eye of a hideous beast.
Ах, эта скотина меня обманула, а?
Proclamation 1748.2.
Вот же тварь!
It will actually need to be a hideous beast. Not like last year. No adorably cute, fuzzy or tiny creature eyes will be accepted. Thank you.
Nothing to see here.
There are many hideous eyes to find in Daventry. We urge you to take this opportunity to show us your skills. We want to know what's in your heart, how you think, and how you react in the face of danger. You might not believe all that can be interpreted from one eye, but we will still judge you all the same. Now, everyone, go forth and claim thine eyes.
Погнали. Сейчас добудем глаза.
Whisper can do it.
Keep out under construction. Оу. Некая женщина. Может, ее глаз выколем? На самое, по-любому, здесь злое нечто. Из всех, которые я могу найти. Я иду по мосту, я иду... Вот как он, интересно, рассказывает. Я иду по мосту, я иду по мосту. Сзади ты смотрелась лучше.
Thanks.
I know it ain't fancy, but it'll have to work for now. Amaya Blackstone, nice to meet you.
Graham, the pleasure's mine. It's nice to see all these bridges are getting fixed.
All these bridges? No, kid. This contract is over. Daventry can't afford me anymore. They can't even afford oil for the crumbler over there. My own invention, of course.
Oh, what does a crumbler do?
It lifts, it chops, it crumbles. Most importantly, it brings in the monies, which are desperately needed. Been kind of rough around here lately.
It seems that way. Daventry's been an interesting experience so far. Different from what I read in my travel books. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if it's for me.
Don't worry, kid. It's not you. This kingdom's been going downhill ever since the Queen died. And now, with the bridges out, no one can get into Daventry. It's really quiet. I hate the silence. I'm a woman of action, if you couldn't tell. Quiet towns don't pay the bills.
I can see that.
Well, I should get going. Perhaps someone's wandered into my shop. If you make it there, come say hi.
То есть вон там, где я хотел взять колесо. Так, куда мы идем-то?
Keep out. Under construction.
Я только что оттуда. Погнали сюда.
So, how did you find an eye?
There's a hideous beast lurking inside.
Ouch! Rude!
А давайте совать в кусты всяческие пальцы. Так, налево?
Shame. And these could have been carved into really nice jack-o'-lanterns.
Что здесь? Сейчас он опять себе под плащ берет, да? Отлично. Это самые опасные звери, выноси их. Туса какая-то непонятная. Сосисочная вечеринка, фига себе здесь. Так, хорошо, погнали туда сначала. Ну или налево. Ты что делаешь? А может что-нибудь забрать тебе? Оно внизу. Тут есть какой-то горн, который работает? Можно дудеть по-другому? Или правда DLC купить?
I was too slow to catch those frogs.
Здесь ничего нет? Не доставал прыти этого деби... О, найс. Может, еще разок получится?
Did I ever tell you about the time I tried to catch a frog? It was riveting.
Grandpa.
After trying for hours to catch those frogs, I was exhausted. I thought I was going to croak.
Not funny.
I had to be careful with my cape while sliding around for those frogs. I didn't want to rip it.
I don't know what's worse. Dad jokes or grandpa jokes?
All right, enough words.
Мне ачивку дали за это.
Started to get a frog in my throat.
Окей. Не получилось, зато ачивка, ребята, это все, что нужно знать. То, что на самом деле я ничего не получил. Что у нас дальше? Погнали сюда. Так, то есть там пруд с этими лягухами, слева чувак стоит, что спереди? Вот это анимация. Подружиться, он как по-другому выглядит. Не так хочет подружиться, если честно. Фига себе тут на Open World. Это что за херня? Что это такое? Статуя Перуна какого-то.
King Edward gave us everything we have. His legacy was tarnished in his later years, but he was a once great man. And he left me with a Daventry to grow into the kingdom it is today.
Такс. Я немножко потерялся сейчас. Куда я иду-то? Ну хорошо. Давайте обследуем этот город, потом туда пойдем. Ну хоть коня какого-то себе что ли притаранил, а то что-то как-то не как рыцарь. А Макскур, ну как тебе сказать, пока что хз.
I better stand on this side of the rock.
It wouldn't budge. That did.
Ну мало ли. What the fuck?
What a peculiar trap.
А, не то? Спасибо. Теперь у меня есть мясо. Хрен знает, что с этим мясом делать. Посмотрим. Гигантский хомяк, просто офигенно. Все, что мне нужно, который где-то наверху стоит.
Only steps away. It's so floaty. You'll be amazed.
Так, ну может он туда? Это фантастический остров, а я здесь потусь.
Don't worry. The Wetzels will be here soon, Princess Madeline. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with the craftsmanship of these traps. Ugh, I'm gonna wipe that stupid feather off his face.
Спасибо.
I'm a knight, things are gonna be very different. If Skinny Pants makes it past this section of the tournament, I'll smash him in the next round. Hey, stop wiggling, Madeline. You're tickling my belly.
Фу.
He was right, you know. I do have snacks hidden in there.
Я тоже хочу еду.
Maya said I'd be rewarded
А
beyond
Майя?
wildest dreams if I captured enough.
Эй, а Майя, я что-то не знаю о тебе, да?
I can't wait for you to see the surprise I've been working
Я
on
не
for
хочу
you.
видеть этот сюрприз.
Your stomach growls and mine does too. It's not a trap, it's just free food. Come the Wetzels, visit me. You only need one eye to see. One for you and one for me.
Знаете что, я думаю, что все любители CSGO уже отошли. Ну вон Харон есть, кстати. Я бы еще Варварыча предложил, но у него ранг бущенный. Окей, начал повторяться. Кстати, самый главный вопрос. Да, вот тут Гор говорит. Этого рыцаря озвучивал не тот актер, который озвучивал Леверта.
Pranced into a dark cave filled with vicious wolves.
You know, I'm not sure. Maybe I should pause for reflection. Moving any further in the dark seemed like a bad idea.
Что-то там как-то дофига всего было. Лично я попадусь в эту ловушку, так ведь, да?
I wasn't always the master archer you see before you now.
How'd you learn?
We'll get to that part.
Ладно, погнали отсюда. Видимо, это пока что заблочено. Все дело. Так, здесь вроде как все. Здесь все. Пойдемте туда. Мы будем потрясены. Сейчас посмотрим, насколько мы потрясемся этому всему. Здесь что? World's greatest floating island. Turn right, no floating island. Пойдемте направо.
Starberries framed a serene view. Shame about that buzzing beehive, though. My love, you're my everything. I might not have enough money for a ring yet, but I just can't wait any longer. Will you be mine forever? I better put this back.
Барана выстрелить не мог, не.
Someone had set the scene for a lovely evening.
Здесь ничего нету, да? Окей. Надо запомнить все это, а то придется возвращаться. Kids, don't stop screaming.
Kids, don't stop screaming until Dad pulls over the wagon.
Фу.
This was on my bucket list.
Просто. Поездочку в Майами обломали. Мясо на тарелке, я думал, мясо волкам можно отдать. Сейчас. Я, в принципе, хотел сюда назад вернуться. А как... А, стоять. А я могу сделать так? Я не могу. Я не могу. Ничего же нет, не показано. Я специально посмотрел в первый раз. Думал, что здесь, ну, когда можно что-то использовать, то зеркало, в зеркале что-то есть. Тут ничего нету. Ничего нельзя использовать. Нельзя пока что. Наверное, пока что. Так, сюда. Погнали туда. Харон, леса нет, так бы она тебе просто... Это самое тут... Это самое того. Ну ты понял. Так, а что с этим можно делать? Тремс, я пришел слева, да? Пойдемте вниз. А, нет. Вниз не надо, нужно налево идти.
Get out of here! Scram! Shoot! Beat it!
Да, я пришел в тот город, в котором уже был.
These dumb lanterns are always breaking. You hear that, Chester? You're a hack! Not everyone around here takes pride in their work like I do. Unfortunately, those blue flames are the only things that spook the pack. So I'm forced to return to their shop of wizardry and toiletries. Wetzel wolves are super aggressive this time. Usually, they travel north to the hills of Serenia for mating season. But like us,
Я тут уплываю вниз, чат, вы не против, да?
Hey, kid, can you do me a favor?
I can try.
О, всем услуги нужны.
Back door closed. I run the local Wetzel Wolf Watch program here in town. There's patches getting made. If you keep that door closed, you can be an official member. Think it over. Patches.
Ачивки!
I walked into town with my last coin. Whatever path I chose to pursue for my eye would need to be cheap.
И куда мне пойти? Как думаете? Я могу пойти в кузницу, я могу пойти в пекарню, или я могу пойти в магическую херню? Нефиг было ворота открытыми оставлять, когда за колесом лез. Кстати, да. Ну, я бы назад не вернулся бы. Даже стрим скатываешься, да. Потихонечку, помаленечку. Го в кузницу. В кузнице секси кузнечка. Кузнечка. Господи, как кузнец-то в женском роде? Кузнечиха? Там лианки? Да? Ну ладно. Ладно, пойдемте к кузнечихе. А может я везде могу зайти и послушать, что говорят.
Hey Graham, if you like sharp things, you've come to the right place. We have over 23. Oh, forgive me. Last night was a little rough. I woke up on the floor, my bed nowhere to be found. Can you believe that? What type of yahoo steals a bed while you're sleeping in it? And the most curious part, nothing else is missing. Anyway, take a look around.
Сраные грабители кроватей.
Piques your interest. Back away from the crumbler. Unless you have 50 gold coins for a work order. You can post a work order on anything you want lifted, chopped, or crumbled. Then I'll bring out Mrs. Crumbler to fulfill the order.
How much for that twisty dagger over there?
It's not for sale. Needs a bit more work. Don't touch that, Graham, or you might be the one losing an eye. What can I get you?
Где мне найти отвратительный глаз зверя?
Do you have any idea where I can hunt down an eye of a hideous beast?
What a glorious day for a tournament. My favorite time of year. Fire-eyed new recruits, the clanks and clinks of armor clashing, and the action the very finest. One hopeful always rises to the occasion. I love it all. Some people in town, they complain about the barbaric events, but it's a tradition I'm proud to be a part of. If I was competing, I'd go after the biggest, scariest beast I could find, even if it meant certain death. As they say, fortune favors the bold. You, on the other hand, look like you spend a lot of time in your head, trying to figure out all the possibilities before making a move. Pick a plan and go! Too much time thinking leads to inaction, and inaction is just boring.
Действительно, ты говорила дольше, и это было скучно. Что за оружие на стене? Вот еще есть это?
We need a traditionally brave knight in Daventry. One that can cut through all the new policies and rules.
То, что нельзя скипать стройки, это, конечно, зря.
We need a knight that can fight off our dragons.
Что за оружие на стене? Это топор, ребят. С темной магией. Папа задал просто вопрос, и начал говорить совсем не о том. Господи, кто-то возбудился.
Oh, that? No, that's for gardening. I use it to trim my hedges. Seeing as my place is all tended to, and my petunias are most lovely, I'm willing to part with it for the price of one shiny gold coin. I'm sure you've got a prickly situation that needs attending.
Пока.
Bye.
Trust that gut of yours.
Окей, сходим сейчас в булочную. Наши люди в булочную на такси не ездят. Ей, у меня будет значок за то, что я волков не пустил сюда, я уверен. У Тейла, в принципе, нечего скипать.
If I do say so myself, sometimes you roll the dice, and they all come up wenty. Even though the bridges are out, and my supplier has gone missing, I sold yesterday's bread when I wasn't even here. I wish more people were that trustworthy around Daventry.
Да, игра все учила.
You fine strapping lad. How may I help you? Looks like we could put some love on those bones.
Глаза еще не спеклись?
That's not a delicious chocolate hideous beast's eye cake I smell cooking, is it?
Looking for an eye, are you? Well, it must be that time of year again. Frankly, I can't tolerate it. The Fays weren't raised that way. It's archaic. So much fighting and needless killing. Compassion comes from the heart, you know? As does food. If you want to get to the heart of any problem, all you need is pie. I know it doesn't sound logical, but I believe that we need to stop thinking with our heads and start opening our hearts.
Есть бесплатная выпечка.
Got any free samples?
Oh, today only. I'm letting people sample our new walnut strudel. However, I ran out of bitter root. It's really nasty on its own, but it really brings out the nutty flavor of the strudel. It usually grows under big, heavy rocks. If you can find me some, you can have all the free samples you want.
Понятно, я знаю, где этот камень. Что за чудесный запах?
What's today's special?
Oh, well, today I am baking up quite the treat. Grandma's star shroom pie. A delicacy big enough to feed an army. Or someone with the appetite of an army. I've eaten it in one sitting before. Well, don't judge. No one would trust a skinny baker, now would they? Unfortunately, my ingredients haven't been delivered. But I can't complete the recipe. Those bridges get fixed, people will just have to settle for the love in my goat hoof pie instead.
Tell you what. If you can find me some
Звездные ягоды,
starberries and
сладогрибы.
sugar
Что за
shrooms,
херня?
you can have this monster pie for the discounted price of 1 gold coin.
Good day.
Don't desert me.
Ну, пока что мне нравится больше вариант с топором, изгородью и так далее. Игра местами тихая. Сейчас сделаем. Пожалуйста. Что мне? Жалко, что ли? Нихера себе наркоманы.
On the delivery boy,
Why are you buying?
is usually so prompt with our air, miraculous, and oftentimes delicious ingredients.
Oh, horse feathers, Chester. This boy's no courier. He desires a position in King Edward's court. He's a thinking soul just like us. If he continues down this path, he will have no trouble defeating the contenders in this year's night tournament.
Zounds! Did you just read my fortune?
No, we're just very old and very judgmental people.
It's true, we're judges.
Крокодилы просто жились на по 30.
Ariel and I don't read fortunes anymore.
Yeah? There was no future in it.
Well, we've shifted our core business to potions, curiosities, and the occasional practical joke. We gladly share our wisdom for free, but everything else starts at 1 shiny gold coin.
Take a look around, boy. Let us know if you like anything you see.
Я, кстати, в булочной не огляделся. Хотя там нечего было глядеть.
Something mysterious and magical was brewing in that pot. It looked like some type of broken lantern.
What are these little guys?
Those are bird bombs. Our own invention.
Kinda like a smoke bomb, but they release gas that will cause your victim to cluck like a chicken. Temporarily, of course.
Those ones are expired, though, so they're just for display.
Так я бы забрал. Все не просрочено, чё, жалко, что ли?
Speak up, boy.
Сколько стоит свеча?
Ooh, how much for that candle?
Our everlasting blue flame lantern? The housing's broken. Someone brought it in for repair but never paid.
Tell you what, if you bring us something we can hollow out to house the candle, you can have it for the price of 1 shiny gold coin.
А если бы я не потратил деньги, то я мог все купить. У вас есть любые
Do you
глаза?
have any eyes of hideous beasts in stock?
An eye, you say? Yes, yes. Your name, please?
It's Graham. Last name?
Graham, with a G, I assume. I don't see your name on this
Предзаказ.
list. Oh, you did pre-order, right?
Не бойтесь, Modern Warfare.
Pre-order?
Oh, yes, this
Только
time
через
of
день
year
после
our
релиза.
eyes fly off the shelves.
If you haven't pre-ordered, you're out of luck. Our eyes are completely on back order. If you'd like, we can put you on the waiting list for our next shipment.
When will that arrive?
We get shipments every 8 months.
I'm afraid that won't work.
Well, hang
Не
on a
подождут,
second.
что 8 месяцев
It's
всего лишь.
Graham,
Турнир же.
right? May we bend your ear for a bit?
Bend away.
You need an eye for the tournament, I'm guessing.
Yes, I've always dreamed of becoming a knight.
Why? With Daventry's addendums this and proclamations that, it seems a frightful business. Do you have any idea how many royal guards we lose to that voracious moat monster?
Well, my father was a knight, and my grandfather was a knight, and my great-grandfather, well, he was a dentist, but his father was a knight. Basically, I come from a long line of protecting crowns. I started looking for knight jobs while I was still in the academy, but once I graduated, all the opportunities had dried up. I might not fit in here, but Daventry's my last shot.
Oh, you'll fit in just fine. It might be too late to capture the rule-defined eye of a hideous beast, but rules will bend for those who can outsmart the rule-makers.
Что варится?
So, I've just gotta know, what is brewing in that cauldron? Is it a transfiguration elixir? Is it an invincibility potion? If I drink it, will I understand the language of creatures? Will I sprout the wings of an eagle? Or a fly?
Oh, this teeth whitening potion.
Oh, it's gonna change everything.
Watch this. Behold the power of whitening.
Oh well. Oh, well, we're still working out the kinks. While we're still in the prototype phase, feel free to dip whatever you want in there free of charge.
Есть что советы?
What was your advice again?
Look at hunting down a beast. Prove your smarts by finding an alternate path.
Мы пойдем охотиться в колодец.
Fare thee well.
Always look on the smart side of life.
О, привет! Мне нужен
Hello.
твой топорик, пожалуйста. Сколько стоит сдобный семена?
Gardening tool.
1 shiny gold coin.
Как забрать?
Forget what those other guys say. A sword is mightier than a pen.
Did you do it? Did you spend your only gold coin on the epic weed whacker?
Да!
I did. The bowl costs a fortune.
Easy.
Now, Graham, promise me you will only use this for its intended purpose.
I shall be brave in all my hedge trimmings.
Those plants will never see it coming.
Погнали. Такс. Направо. Надо еще сходить по той дороге, которая вела в никуда. Ну как в никуда? Он мне сейчас скажет, я отсюда не пойду. У меня еще есть колокольчик. И мясо. Я выбрал, наверное, самый тупой путь. Ну и хер с ним. Мясо. О май гад. Ауч. Здорово! Как прическа? Ну, я теперь понимаю, что с мостами не так.
Hasn't anyone told you it's not polite to go stomping around on people's backs? Give me one good reason not to gobble you up right now.
Орехи. Потому что я тоже мостовой тролль, я вернусь со вкуснейшей едой. Осторожно, я убил множество. Потому что я тоже мостовой тролль.
Because, like yourself, I too am a bridge troll.
Сиськи, это мужские сиськи, Соня. А зачем мне топор? Потому что нужен топор, прокачанный черной магией. Черной? Темной магией. Бандикут? Ага, я просто отвратительный мостовой... Не. Тебе нравится на вкус бандикуты? О, фак.
Well then, I am most certainly a bridge troll.
Oh, I'm sorry I don't believe you. It's just that I've been crossed so many times. One more time, and I might emotionally collapse. Would you be so kind to accept my apology and join me in the secret dance?
Тайную пляску гильдии мостовых троллей.
Oh yes, of course, the troll dance. I only know the traditional Ludor version.